What's up, boys? We're back with some more Tower of Babel, and today we're going for the ultimate vampire tank. So we've got the massive 50% damage reduction versus crowd-controlled enemies, combined with the crowd control effects have a chance to spread. Then we've got the evasion stuff, 25% chance and skill cooldown reduction, 50% evasion movement speed when hit, and the 15% base chance and healing whenever you evade. Then we've got some life steal there with some lightning skill cooldown reduction, cold skill cooldown reduction, and stronger slows, dark skill cooldown reduction. Got the 30% projectile count there, and then just a big DPS weapon. So ideally I want to get the Blood Tornado skill as my only dark spell, and then probably Lightning Strike for lightning for some stunning. Piercing, I don't think so, and I think we can ban mana here. Basic attack is not bad. We have lots of stuff to go with that here. And then just a lot of cold spells to keep the CC super consistent and get value out of all three different elemental procs we have at the same time. Ooh, double crit. That's very good with all of those proc items. We can probably ban special attack as well. I'll probably bless XP if we find that early. And if not, then I'll just go evasion plus damage reduction. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, I'll take that. The evasion plus damage reduction seemed really strong last time, but just getting a ton of levels overall with the huge XP will kind of do the same thing anyways. And I definitely want to avoid Sanctuary, because last time we got that, it actually ended up being too strong. Range actually would be pretty good, but full tank build, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, Sanctuary made it so that enemies couldn't even get close to me, but I actually kind of want them to. I'm thinking we probably just go basic attack for the procs here. I kind of want to keep my damage a little bit on the lower side, so that we can, at a certain point, just have a ton of enemies basically sitting on top of me the entire time, triggering the evasion effects over and over, and just having tons of spell procs. Attack speed is cool here. Double Blood Whirlwind. Dragon's Breath would be fine. As a persistent spell, it won't really eat up any... We don't actually have anything that would work on that other than the ring, I think. But that will trigger a lot later on. So actually, I'm fine with that. I just need to make sure I have at least one cold and one lightning. And then we're honestly set. Blood Tornado is the most important part. So we can grab a few persistent spells on top of that to really maximize the evasion procs into the lifesteal related stuff. Triple Ice Orb, that's actually fantastic. I would love the range, but I like locking in the really good spells if we can. I do definitely want a second cold spell to go with that. Projectile count's also very good, because the ring won't really do a lot with Ice Orb. I'll do... Double crit's really tempting. We have so many procs for that, sure. We don't need any of these, so more lifesteal. Double XP, very nice. Ice Spike, there's our second ice spell to use some of the ring procs up. How many are we at? 4 out of 6, we need a lightning, and then we are good to go. I'll take the triple pickup radius to make it easier to grab all of that. Let's do some evade here for the tank builds. Triple Ice Orb, not bad. Swamp of the Dead would be very good, but we have the perfect setup to really maximize the Blood Whirlwind procs, so I think I'm going to stick with that and grab some cast speed here. For Ice Spike. No, we'll take the Ice Orb level. Oh yeah, what was that? Each time you evade an attack, up to 20% damage. That's okay. Not amazing, I feel like. Let's just take the triple evade for the tank build. Duration actually is very good. Would love to have some of that for the Blood Tornadoes at some points. Lightning Strike, nice. Triple basic attack. These are all very good. Yeah, we have so many legendaries that go with that may as well. Another XP early on. I guess I'll take a double for it. 3 lightning strike, sure. No, we'll take the ice spike level to pass here. Another ice orb level. Cast speed and attack speed are both excellent. This will work on slightly more stuff because it will also help with the ring triggers as well. Versus attack speed just working on the proc stuff only, but this also helps those. Basically, if we get any spells, 4 blood whirlwinds, to like a breakpoint of a multiple of 1 second, then a lot of stuff is based around like either 1 or 4 seconds, and that'll go off a lot more frequently. Evade for the tank builds. And then take an ice spike level. Ooh, double damage reduction. I'll take a level there to pass. What am I looking for? Maybe Fire Orb? I can't remember if there's any other persistence. There might not be. I'll do attack speed here. I could just grab another frost spell and be done with it, like Frost Arrow or something. Double lightning strike, sure. I think I will take a triple there. It's a lot of levels, and we do want everything to be either stunned or slowed for the helmet reduction. I'll do Blood Whirlwind because it's fun. projectile counts. Double ice spike. Crit chance to proc more stuff. So I think I will lock that in. This is basically the dream setup for Blood Whirlwinds here, I think, to get a ton of life stealing off of that. Basically all of the persistent spells we had available, other than Sanctuary, which would keep knocking them away from me. Cast speed for everything. Oh, we can use the rerolls to look for higher level gains now, also. +3 is fine. Or basic attack, very nice. Triple Blood Whirlwind, also very nice. Ooh, double projectile count, that's pretty good for everything. Ooh, duration, get some of that finally. Let's go for higher bonuses. I think I'd rather have the duration if it's just +2. It's fine on a regular level though. Another XP. Those are decent. Let's go with the crit chance for even more Blood Whirlwinds. And then a +2 for these stuns. Triple basic attack. Double Blood Whirlwinds. Triple crit chance to max it out. Well, I guess I got so much damage they can't really even get close to me. Anyways, unlucky. Should have avoided the crit damage, I guess. We can look for bigger bonuses. Nope. I'll do Ice Spike to keep my damage low. Actually, I should have just gotten Gold Gain, huh? Double projectile count over there. That's a lot of lightning strikes. So we're just like permanently stunning anything that even gets close to me as well, it looks like. Projectile counts. Look at that lightning. And some more lightning. And some more lightning and everything. Yeah, I'll take a double for the big healing spell. Projectile attack speed, I think that's a bit better. Double ice fight. I guess some attack area for more procs. Ow. 6. That might be enough. Let's do one more to guarantee we can hit 99. Duration. Evade. Double blood whirlwinds. Double lightning strike. Let's grab some gold gained since I seem to be almost immortal now. Basic attack. I guess I could actually use auto-targeting for this. It's just really weird if you try to dash around, max out the blood whirlwind. Why not? Yeah, it's fine. Attack speed's better, but it doesn't really matter now. I think we'll hit 99 pretty comfortably now. I'll do some attack speed, more procs. Double attack area. more damage reduction. That's actually pretty low for the tank build at level 82, I guess. If we run into a curse enemy, I think that's the best. Then they might actually still be able to one-shot me if it goes off. So I guess that's the one, like, weakness here. Oh, and also I guess if we get unlucky, that hurt quite a bit. Evade. Triple lightning strike to max it out? Sure. Double range. Double ice sword. Let's do some more gold gain. Double cast speed. Range proc stuff more. Evade to max that out, and then duration for the blood tornadoes. Cast speed for everything. What's the cooldown on that? 4.1, so we're just off of hitting the 4-second breakpoint, which would trigger it every time that went to it, and 4 triggers of that would do one of them. So I'd need a bit more cast speed on gear to reach that, I guess. Or actually, we don't have the cast speed thing maxed out, so another level or 2 on that would do it as well. I guess so. I mean, that's the most damage. I don't really care. Sure, 3 Dragon's Breath. Double Ice Spike. Bit more gold right at the end, and then did that. Nice, 3.9 seconds. That should be a pretty decent breakpoint, I would guess. There definitely seems to be a lot of red going on now, so... now there's a lot of bread. With a couple extra evasions thrown in. Let's turn that off so I can dash and do a bunch of stuff here. Almost 400 million on the Blood Tornado, 1.4 billion damage total on a tank build, 619 million on the Lightning Strike, level 20 on 2 of the most important spells. That was pretty nice. Got the early level 10 crit chance for tons of procs, maxed out evasion. Damage reduction was a bit lower than I'd like, but we did get the XP pretty early on for maximum level. Any new legendaries? Reaper, 1% chance to revive a slain normal enemy as an elite. 1 per 2 minutes. I think that's new and it sounds interesting. Huh. I guess you can get more item drops? And maybe more magnets? That is interesting. 1% life on defeating an enemy with Swamp, Dark cooldown reduction, evade an attack gain damage, basic attack damage, mana at max is converted to life, Blood Whirlwind into a Poison Whirlwind with improved stats, less lifesteal, and Earth Spike stuns enemies. So I think 2 new legendaries there with the Reaper and the evade damage, but that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.